Whatsthetgir? So hey everyone, I'm coming to you live from 1 Mile, which is basically a park in Chico. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. The last time I did a video, it was pretty good and it was with my new flip camera and I was happy with it, but I did look like Ursula from The Little Mermaid, so it was a little bit of a situation. But I do have a special guest who will probably be joining me on a lot of the new videos I'll be doing, just because we are doing a lot of things together as far as YouTube goes. So his name is Shaniqua.
Whatsthetgir?
And he's right there. And we just basically wanted to make a video today. I know that nobody's doing any like themed stuff right now. Nobody's doing like any challenges or anything, but we'll start that today. We'll think of something. We just mostly wanted to talk about like our journey to Chico, since me and him are both new here because of my boyfriend. He's his best friend and I'm his boyfriend, obviously, so we moved here because of him, and I wanted to give like a brief overview of what's been going on lately with us, since a lot of the people that watch the channel or know me don't necessarily know what's going on in my life right now. So we're gonna get started with that. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is our job hunt. It is not easy to find jobs in Chico.
It is not. It is a college town here, which means everyone has maximum employment. I mean, these college students are stealing the jobs. I really think we need to get rid of them.
They are. Like, I'm seriously thinking about killing them because, like, just the first one I see. Because honestly, like, I have been working in retail for 4 years. That's not a very long time. I know people that work in retail longer than that, but the thing is, like, I'm having a really hard time finding a job, and people aren't just being like, you know, I'm sorry, there's no work. There's work, but people are also being rude. Like, yesterday we were looking for jobs, and people were like, oh, well, you can apply online, when all we were asking is, are you hiring, bitch? Not like, are you, like, do you have applications? We were asking, like, are you hiring? And the bitches were like, you know, you need to go online. I'm sorry, it's online.
Yeah, that bitch at Raley's, or Rally's, whatever it was called.
Rally's.
The grocery store. We walk in there, hey, are you guys hiring right now? She's like, you have to go online and apply, and if we need you, we'll call you. And it's like, bitch, I didn't ask you all of that.
Yeah, and she's this really, really old lady, and you have to press a button to get them to come help you. And there was this guy near the register, and he was telling us, you know, keep pressing the button, they'll come over eventually, but she was actually right there. And so I pressed the button, and then he pressed the button a couple of times, and then this other lady, pressed the button, and then the old lady comes over there like, I'm coming, and we're like, okay, well, it is your job, you don't have to get smart with us, there's no reason for that kind of fever. But I don't know, it's been interesting. I'm really starting to get kind of depressed over not having a job, because our boyfriend, or my boyfriend, not our boyfriend, we are not in a polygamous gay relationship, I swear. If we were, I would be the first wife, but he'd be the workhorse, you know,
whatever,
get things done, cooking stuff, because I can't do any of that. But yeah, like we need to start helping pay bills, and like we have a very limited amount of funds right now that we have, but really we need to do a little better and work a little faster and get jobs soon, because if we don't, we are going to be in some problems.
We're going to be knocking on your door like, can we save
So, if anybody's in Chico and they're watching this, know that I need a job. I need a job. I am a makeup artist, I am a hairstylist, I am a photo retouch artist, I work in retail. If you have a job for me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me, because, girl, I'm Kim Possible, okay?
But if you want to page me, it's okay.
Yeah, anything else, ask him, you know, anything. It don't matter what it is. But anyways, besides that, I mean, we've been doing pretty good. One of the things that I think is a little weird about Chico, though, just moving here from somewhere, like, because I live in California, and Chico's in California, but it feels like it's not, because if you've ever been to Chico, like, you'll know what I'm talking about, but mostly, like, where I used to live in Merced, which is, like, in the middle of California, there's lots of Mexican people, like a lot of Mexican people and a lot of black people and just a lot of minorities in general. And when you move to Chico, there's no other minorities. Like, there's like, because we were looking at the rate, or the statistics online, not the rates, and they said basically that there is 85% white people in Chico, and that is absolutely 100% true. Like, there is 85% white people. So when you go to the restaurant, the store, get your hair cut, like, it's all white people.
I can't even get my hair cut here.
Yeah, we're trying to find him a black woman somewhere in Chico that can, like, deal with his hair, because white people will just look at his hair like,
I don't know.
What is this? Why is this so curly?
Did you perm
Why is this so curly? He was like, no, girl, I did a permit. It's not straight. Because to white people, perming is making your hair curly. We all know
Not
about
for
that.
blacks.
No, not for blacks. For blacks, it's making it straight. So any of you white people watching my videos that don't know, perming for black people is when they straighten it, not when they curl it. It's good to know. But anyway, so like, yeah, it's just weird. And we were talking to some friends that we have here in Chico. And it's really interesting because even they are from Texas, so they know there's a lot of Mexican people in Texas, and they were like, you know, one of them was like, I feel uncomfortable around so many white people, and I feel exactly the same way, but not only are they, like, white, but they are happy white people, which are the scariest ones, because, like, it's all, like, smiling, and, like, and, like downtown, the bikes, like, they have these bikes that can fit your entire family, like, they're, like, 4- or 5-seater bikes that you see, like, on TV shows that you don't really think exist, but people are riding them, like, down there, like, smiling, like, with my kids, and, like, their 4 kids and their wife is all on the same bike.
It's very disturbing.
It is disturbing. It's like the Twilight Zone, so that's concerning me a little bit. We've been trying to get very active with the gay community here in Chico. There is a gay community. There's a lot more lesbians than there are gay men, it seems like. But me and Dominique and Benji, we go to Stonewall meetings. And that's basically just a group for gay people. It's called Say 20 because it's for people in their 20s, and they have other ones for like different age groups. But we go to Say 20, and we met a couple of people there who are our friends, Brandon and Christian. That's his name. Chris. Not Christian. But I like Christian better because Christian's cuter, but we'll call him Chris because...
We know so many Chris's.
Yeah, we know a lot of Chris's, so I would call him Christian because we know a lot of Chris's. But anyways, so we met them, and that was really cool, and we've been trying to get really active in the community because we don't go out as much because, for one, we're poor, like very fucking poor. Oops, I said fucking. Can you say fucking?
Yeah, you can say fucking.
Okay, fucking poor. That's what we are. We're fucking poor. We're not poor. We're fucking poor. And we can't go out all the time, obviously. And socializing at nighttime, really, in the bars and stuff, it doesn't happen. It's not real. Yeah, it's not easy, and it doesn't really happen. Like, usually it's just people hooking up and stuff, so...
Either hang out with the people you go with, or you just hang out by yourself.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know, like, whatever. Like, you kind of have to do stuff during the daytime. But the only thing is, the gay people in Chico that are men do not come out during the daytime. They only want to go out and party and shit. So, basically, like... We just talked to a bunch of lesbians, and then Brandon and Chris, and and Pierre. Oh my god, Pierre's so funny. So, we go to these gay meetings, and there is a number of different people, and they're all kind of weird. Like, all kind of weird. And one of them is this gay guy that we call Pierre.
Or Waldo.
And I think he's black or mixed or something.
He's something. His name is... Well, we can't say his name.
We can't say his name, because that'd be bad.
It's ridiculous.
We call him Pierre.
Yeah, because he always wears this, like... mime shirt.
Yeah, it's like a Where's Waldo shirt. It's like red and white and striped. We saw a Where's Waldo costume at the costume store the other day.
It's like, oh, this must be where he gets
Yeah, this must be where he shops, because he wears it all the time. And then he also wears bell bottoms. So he's like Where's Waldo from the 70s.
And he has that scarf that goes all the way down to the ground.
And he has this like 12 foot, like 12 feet scarf, 12 foot scarf. And like, I'm concerned for him because I'm thinking that like he's going to go up an escalator at the mall one day. She's going to get caught and be like, bleh, and like just die. Yeah, because you know that happened in Saw. It could totally happen to him, you know.
We can only be so lucky, though.
We could only be so lucky. Yeah. He's kind of crazy. The other day at the meeting, he told us that Tom Cruise called him, as in Tom Cruise the actor. And you know, like,
he was trying to convince us that Tom Cruise the actor called him that day.
Yeah, and he's young and impressionable, so I can see why he might think that. But I mean,
we were halfway through the meeting by the time he came up with this. Everybody was giving all these great stories about whatever. And I think he felt the need to just top some everybody. Like, he was just like, oh, yeah, bitches, well, Tom Cruise called me.
Yeah, and it's just like, we know Tom Cruise didn't call you.
I know.
Like,
there's no, I'm looking at him like, really?
Yeah, it's not necessary. But, like, we were all just kind of like...
Yeah,
like, did he really just say that? Like, did he really just say that Tom Cruise called him? He is fucking crazy. Like, he is out of his mind crazy. Like, it's just ridiculous.
But if you're watching, I really like your emblem that you had on the last time.
Yeah, it was like it was a bug. It was like, we thought we were both black because we're like, bug. But yeah, he had this like pin on like this metal of some sort. And like, I remember when I was a lot younger, like I used to do stuff like that because I thought it was really unique, and really it's just stupid. It's just crazy. But yeah, so that's basically what we've been doing lately. We haven't been really doing very much. We're doing P90, so we're working out and stuff, and that's doing pretty good. Losing weight, working out, run a diet of 1,500 calories a day, so it's pretty good.
I don't like to talk too much about it because people just look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, like, you're on a diet? Like, bitch, you're not on a diet. Like, stop.
I swear I'm is. I swear.
I swear I is. I swear he is on a diet. With a stick of butter in his hand. But besides that, there's not much else going on. As far as the challenge goes, what kind of a challenge do we want to do?
Challenge?
Yeah, like for Whatsthetgir, like he's new, obviously. But we do challenges for like, I don't know, like we were going to do a Gaga challenge where we dressed up like Gaga with household items, which never really happened. But it was a good idea. But like, what should we do for a challenge?
It's a challenge for me just to be in this wilderness. So.
Oh, that's a good one then. Okay, so the challenge for the next video, and I know this is good because I think every girl that's on the channel, and when I say girl, I mean girl, has like some wilderness near them somewhere, except for maybe not Curtis because Fresno's kind of barren. But anyways, the next challenge for the next Whatsthetgir is going to be you have to shoot your video in the wilderness. And like we are literally in the wilderness. Like everything around us is like trees and bugs and
spider
green.
webs.
And there's a spider web over there.
There's several.
It's very suspicious.
They're scattered.
Yeah, so
I think they're planning
that's
to
going to be the challenge. Your next video, Dante and Curtis, has to be done in the trees or in the wilderness. I don't know if Curtis even has a camera that can go outside, but I don't know, girl. Stick your webcam in your window and climb a tree or something, because that is the challenge. That is the tea.
Make it work.
So yes, that is the tea, and I think that's it for this video. So we will see you all later, and
Bon voyage.
yeah, bye-bye.